everyone, and welcome to our next yoga and mindfulness session. So I'm really excited about teaching you today, and we're going to look a little bit at our balance and a little bit about our breathing exercises that we do in class. So we're going to warm up our body to start with. What I want you to do is show me your eagle arms first. So, I can't actually see what you're doing, but I'd love you to post some pictures. So we're going to bring our hands together and then on one side, and then we're going to take our arms out to the side and we're going to do the other way. So just so when you're lying down doing your warm-up, you can be doing your eagle arms. So that's fantastic. So let's lie down on our mat. So I want you to feel like you are a long snake. I want you to take your arms above your head and point your toes. So you feel really strong and really long. It's perfect. And then we're going to do our first eagle arm. So I want you to just look at your fingers. And then we can take our arms out to the side and come across the other way and do our eagle arms. Fantastic. And then we're going to take our arms out to the side and we're going to give ourselves a big hug and rub our shoulder blades. And we're going to do the other side and rub our shoulder blades. Fantastic. So let's bring our knees into our tummy and let's pretend that we're a little boat on a big wave in the ocean. So we're going to gently roll from side to side, massaging our back a little bit. And then we want to be like an upside down beetle. So we want to point our arms up to our ceiling, wherever we are. And then we want to take our legs up and point our legs, and we want to just move our arms and legs like that upside down beetle. And then I want you to shake one arm, shake the other arm, shake one leg, shake the other leg, and your body should feel really heavy against the floor or the mat. Then we're going to bring our knees into our chest and we're going to roll up to sitting. So we want to take our hands behind our thighs. And we want to take a big deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we want to roll up to sitting. Well done, everyone. And sitting with our legs crossed, nice and tall. So to start with, I just want us to focus a little bit on our breathing. So we talked about this in the class. I just want you to feel your breath coming into your body and out. So we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And I want you to place your hand on your tummy, on your chest. And remembering that all these little muscles get really tense. So we want to make sure that our shoulders are back so our lungs can really expand. They can contract like our invisible friend. Our breathing makes us feel better. So we're going to do 2 breaths. We're going to breathe in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Fantastic. So I felt my breath in my tummy and my chest. You may have felt it slightly differently, but as we do our yoga practice today, I want you to just remember your breathing all of the time. So we are going to come onto our knees today, and we are going to use the sphere to do some breathing exercises. So I know that you really like the sphere when we're in the class together, but you can create your own. So we can bring our fingers together, almost like a flower, our palms together, and as the sphere expands, you can bring your arms out to the side, and as it contracts, you can bring your fingers back into that flower. So we're going to do it 5 times. You ready? So we go breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. 3 more. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Twice more. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. One more time, breathing in and out. Fantastic. So let's put that to the side and let's come up to the front of our mats. So we want to shake ourselves off a little bit and we want to come to our mountain pose. Now you're all amazing at your mountain poses. So if we have our feet together, we want to cut that pizza. We want to open our toes and then we want to open our heels and we want to feel really strong. So we want our arms down the sides of our body and we want to roll our shoulders back and remember how wonderful we are and how strong we are and how our bodies are very strong. So we're going to come into a squat to start with because we're going to plan a journey. So our squat could just be a little squat like this. That's fine. We want to make sure our knees don't kick in and we're nice and strong. Or we could take our feet slightly wider and come into a squat like this. And we could plan our trip. So we could go somewhere nice and hot on an aeroplane. So from this squat, I want you to take a big deep breath in and make your balloon breath all the way around and bring your hands down. That's brilliant. So we need to catch an aeroplane to go on this trip. So this is our first balance. So we are all different. Some of us can balance really well. Some of us find it a little bit more tricky. But we must remember that when we balance, we have to start from our mountain pose. So all we're going to do to start with, and I'm going to show you different ways, is we're going to take one foot forward, and then we could come to an aeroplane that just lifts one leg slightly off with your arms out to the side. And then back down again. And then we could do the other side. So we could come to the middle of the mat, take one foot forward, and remembering gently as far as you can come, one foot and back down. Or we could make our aeroplane a little bit bigger. So we could bring one foot slightly ahead and we could take our arms and we could focus on something on the floor or on our wall, and we could take our leg really nice and long and back, and we must do it on both sides so that we don't fall over or we're not wonky. So again, one more time. Very good, and back. Shake yourself off. So we need to land this plane. So we're going to come to the front of our mat, back to our mountain pose, and we're going to stretch tall, as tall as you can. And we're going to take our chin to our chest, and we're going to fold down like we're trying to hide. And we're going to bend our knees if we need to, like we're landing this plane. So we come all the way down, and we gently swing our arms from side to side. So your head is just nice and relaxed. And we're going to bring our hands to the mat, and we're going to take one knee down. Then we're going to take the other knee down. We're going to take our knees slightly back, and we're going to come on to our tummies. And I want you to just take your arms in front of you and pitter-patter the floor. So it could just make a little noise like this and just have a rest through your back. And then I want you to bring your hands to your shoulders, and I want you to shut your eyes and imagine that the sun is shining really brightly in your face because you're in this lovely hot place now. So as we do, I want you to take one of those balloon breaths in and out and lift your chest gently off the mat with your eyes shut. And then come back down again. Really good, everyone. So now we're going to imagine that we're in beautiful clear water and we're going to swim. So we're going to lengthen through our body and we're going to swim through this lovely clear water. We're going to take one arm forward, stroke back, and we're going to do the other one and we're going to stroke back, and we're going to do that 3 times. Well done. And then we need to climb out of this water. So we're going to come up into a downward dog, or a downward donkey as we call it. So we spread our fingers, we point our toes, we come onto our knees if we need to, and then we push our bottom up into the air, and we're going to pad our feet like we're shaking off water. So I want you to pad, 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 and then if you want to, you could take one leg off and shake it. Shake all that water off and bring it down. And the other side. Shake all that water off. And then come down onto your knees and rest into your heels like you're sitting on a rock, enjoying the sunshine. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths in here. So breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 3 more. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And one more time. Lovely. And coming back up onto your knees. Roll your shoulders, and we're going to cross our legs. And we're going to stretch out our back a little bit. So we're going to take our arms above our head, and we're going to close up like a shell. So we're just going to bring our arms forward, walk our hands forward. See how low we can get, but we're not going to force it. Walk our hands back, and we're going to do that twice more. So big stretch, and walking forward. Well done, everyone. And then one more time. Big deep breath in and breathing out. Well done. So, after we've done our practice, our heart may be beating a little bit faster, or our breathing may be a little bit different from how it was at the beginning of the class, and we may be feeling slightly different. So what I want us to do is I want us to come into that child pose. So, like this, bringing your bottom to your feet, and just rest there with your eyes closed. And just for 30 seconds, until you hear this sound, I want you to listen to what you can hear going on outside your house, or maybe in your garden, or it could be wherever you are. I just want you to just listen to any sounds that you can hear, because often we have so many thoughts going through our head all the time. I think it's about 50,000 thoughts a day, so that can make us feel overwhelmed sometimes. So just by having 30 seconds of quietness, just listening to the sounds we may not often hear, can be really good at making us feel relaxed. So let's come into this position, and we're going to spend 30 seconds there. And coming back up to a sitting position. So I know that while it was really quiet for me, I could hear things like, in my house, things like the computer and noises that I may not often hear if I was busy, or maybe doing all the other things that I need to do each day. So just focusing on that was really good. So well done, everyone. So just before we go into some relaxation, we're just going to do one more little exercise. So I want you to come and stand up one more time. And I want you to come to your mountain pose. And I want you to interlink your fingers and take your hands above your head. Take a big deep breath in and out onto your head Another big deep breath in and out. Onto your shoulders. Big deep breath in and out. Onto your tummy. One more. Big deep breath in and out. Bring your feet apart. We're going to bring our hands down to the floor. So we're going to all come down. Place your hands to the floor. Take a nice big deep breath in here and out. And then we're going to take our arms behind and come all the way up to standing. And we're going to draw our hands down and we're going to come down for some relaxation. So you can see the relaxation videos in the other section of our YouTube videos. You can link into those and do your relaxation lying on your mat. You can lie on your bed for this. If you want to, it's totally up to you. So thanks for listening and see you soon.